Yeah, Spark. Oh wow, Detective Pikachu is sad. I was not expecting that.
It was the only good picture I could
This
find.
is the Spark of Madness. Hi, I'm Matt. That's Ben, and that's Aaron. What's up, guys?
Oh.
We went to go see a movie.
Except all independently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were fighting last week.
Yep. What did we review last week?
Uh,
Extremely Wicked.
Great Expectations.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I would have much preferred any
Yeah,
movie version of
the
that.
Ted Bundy movie.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
right.
reviewed
Great
Ted-
Expectations.
Yeah.
A far better movie is Great Expectations.
It's a far, far better thing.
That is not the right thing.
I don't
That's
remember.
Tale of Two Cities, right?
Yep.
So we had
Well,
to, we had
there
to
goes my great.
Or in other words,
Expectations.
The Dark Knight Rises. Anyway, Matt, you were saying.
There were two movies that came out over the weekend. We don't have the cards for, but
Thanks to
one of
Matt.
which is Detective Pikachu, which was yours, Ben. Did pretty well, which
You
we're
did
going to talk
well?
to in a minute.
Yeah, probably not too well.
Ben, don't sell yourself short.
It
You
actually
did
did pretty
really
well.
good.
Yeah, I called it.
150 million.
It did, but I called it. It wasn't going to beat
Endgame.
Endgame.
No,
Who in their right mind would think
Endgame's a
that anything would
juggernaut.
beat that?
It's Juggernaut.
I think Godzilla might take it.
You think so?
Not
After like a month,
not overall, but like I think Godzilla will
be the one.
Give you a
be the
good
next,
bump?
next big
Just stamp
blockbuster.
it out.
It's gonna be the next big one.
Yeah. No, Aladdin. Aladdin.
No. Godzilla is more exciting than Aladdin.
I think Aladdin will make as much or
Aladdin's
more.
probably
can we make
more-
Can we make a
Side bet?
Side bet.
What do you want to bet on?
Okay, so Aladdin. What's gonna make more money?
Box
Aladdin,
office?
Aladdin or Godzilla?
Worldwide or domestic?
Worldwide or domestic? That's a key.
Ben, I'm going to
key
advise
point.
you
If I say
worldwide on this
worldwide,
one.
because-
Worldwide, I don't want to. I'd need like really good odds on it.
Okay, let's do domestic, because clearly, Godzilla has mass appeal.
Wait.
Please clap.
But so
An immediate use.
thank you. I volleyed that for you.
Yeah. I actually, yeah.
Okay. Let's think domestically. Will
I think Aladdin could get there
all right?
if
Then
it gets
take the
good
bet.
buzz.
Side
Good
bet.
buzz.
Let's
All right.
talk. What,
A
like 20
gentleman's
bucks?
arrangement. Gentleman's arrangement.
$20 American.
You bring. We'll do like a drink swap or something.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll do that. And we'll show up with
Ah, you
whiskey.
cheapskates.
whiskey. Okay.
Talk about Detective Pikachu, man.
Yes, I don't remember what the other movie was, so I feel bad.
Awesome.
I think
We're
it was,
on the ball this
I
week.
think it was one of Rachel's, but it did worse than Detective Pikachu.
Awesome. She's finally getting some pushback on all of her scores.
on all of her incredible scores. Yes.
She made the safe bets.
Let's go with Detective Pikachu, which we all saw and made the most money for a video game movie in its opening weekend. I think
Probably the best video
Is
game
that
movie
right?
ever made.
No.
Oh.
It's up there.
We'll save that for later. What you're thinking?
Ever
about.
seen Silent Hill? That's a good video game movie.
It's probably the best Nintendo video game ever made
Mario Brothers is so good, though.
for different reasons.
Amazing tie-in. This is a good start. If you're one of our patrons, you can vote. Next week, we are doing our vote show, and one of the movies up for contention is Super Mario Brothers. So it is currently losing, I think.
Vote
so
for Super Mario
if you-
Brothers.
I would actually really like to do that movie. I don't know why we put. I know Amadeus is a great movie, but it's long.
Amadeus is awesome.
It's a real long movie.
I know.
So what?
I got it on DVDs.
He's got the DVDs. What do you got? Eh?
Amadeus.
All right, let's do Detective Pikachu.
All right, okay.
Let's. How would you set this movie up? I guess.
It's about a Pokemon.
It's about sidestepping the nature of the source material where we catch animals and make them fight.
Yeah, it almost it did that like Dumbo.
How
thing.
can we make this not like the video game?
It's like
Yeah.
yeah. I don't think they really didn't. I don't know who the director was. They didn't feel like they could go with the
we have
make
to
these
demonize
animals fight.
It. We have to show it and make it a bad thing.
Yes.
Ooh.
Even though they kind of questioned the nature of like the soul at the end. Like
I have many
Mewtwo.
questions about
Yeah, well,
everything.
Basically, the synopsis is that a Pikachu, who is a detective, can talk, and one human being can hear him and listen to him, and he's got to figure out who killed the guy's dad, which is Willow Smith, who killed Willow Smith's dad, and his partner his cop partner is Detective Pikachu. That's the whole movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Riveting.
Yeah.
I mean,
I kind of called it, though, at the beginning.
did you?
So, all right. And
Can we
spoilers.
say spoilers
Let's talk
now?
about the movie.
How did the kid not recognize the dad's voice?
Yeah. Well, he's been so
That's
distant.
true. I didn't even think about that.
I thought about that, too.
They were the same voice in the end. 'cause
Yeah,
it's Ryan
I've gone
Reynolds.
years without seeing people. I remember their voice.
So, spoiler,
It wasn't even years.
Detective
It was,
Pikachu is actually a real person, the dad. That's Ryan Reynolds. That
his like
is the only-
consciousness.
is the only reason
his
why he
soul
could,
got.
yeah, and that's the only reason
plopped
the
in.
connection is the only reason why he could talk to him.
But now he's got cute little feet.
Yeah.
That's the plot. What? Okay.
There really wasn't much else. It was like a whole thing about setting up this new little city.
It was.
I like the film noir. It had a little bit of like
little Blade Runner in there.
yeah, a
Blade
little
Runner.
Blade Runner in it.
Yeah.
I kind of liked it.
Yeah,
I kind of liked
I'm
the,
not saying the movie's bad at all. In fact, it was a fun little romp. It's just low on plot, high on character, I would say.
Yeah.
High on, and also
Cliche plot.
Yeah.
So, the guy who's really bad that we see is not really the bad guy, but it's the good guy who's the dad, which I've seen in every like movie like
See,
this.
I guess my big thing was like, it's a fun little romp, but then they tried to work in.
It got too big.
It was almost like Rampage. This was better than Rampage.
Yes.
Well, it's kind of like
I
that.
was hoping it was going to be small the whole time.
Right.
Yeah.
This worked in this like, like it tried to work in like thinking, which was a big mistake. It's like, because the villain's like, our human evolution, and this is thought provoking. The best version of ourselves is these Pokemon can evolve, and look at us evolving. We're gonna mix with
Do you know
them.
who that was?
He
I
looked
can't
familiar.
pronounce his last name.
Bill
Bill
Nighy?
Nighy. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's also
he was
Davy
Davy
Jones.
Jones. Yeah.
I love him as Davy Jones.
So here's
You
the thing.
love it. Yeah.
His bad master plan to merge all the humans and the Pokemans. And that's bad because
Bestiality.
that wasn't the reason I was thinking you would give. I guess that's against the law.
I don't know.
Love is love, right? I don't know.
Well, what they're trying to argue is that I think that we're trying to argue the whole time, which the show hints at vaguely, but this took it to another level, is that each of these, it's almost like they're equal stature in the society of
Yeah.
like they have their own independent.
should be.
Yeah. So to like jeopardize any one
They're not
person's-
jeopardized. The whole plot is that the dad is put inside the Pikachu to save him.
The one thing I can
Well,
say
but
about Pokemon.
the villain though wants to essentially like make big 2-1, and so get the Pokemon are almost irrelevant. They're like vessels.
The vessel with the pestle.
Sure, but when it was happening, I thought to myself, this is not that threatening. I guess it's bad.
The one thing I can say though about Pokemon is that Mewtwo is a really cool design,
Yes, he is, and he's
and then, like I've seen, he's been in everything.
well,
I actually saw the old.
He was really good
cartoon
in
movie.
Reservoir Dogs.
So let's talk about culture. Did you guys grow up with Pokemon?
I
Very
played
much
the
so.
first 2 video games, and I watched the show when I was in elementary school.
Watched the show, played Game Boy games.
Were you obsessed with it?
Not obsessed.
I was obsessed with the
no.
video game for
Did
sure.
you have seizures?
I liked it a
No,
lot.
That episode got banned. That was
Pocket
the
monsters.
Porygon episode. Hold on, let me get I got a thing here. You boys talk amongst yourselves.
Did you grow up with it? It was probably past, or it was probably you were past it.
I was a little past it, but my little brothers loved it.
Yeah.
I didn't like it. I was like,
I'm
a
happy-
Dragon Ball Z guy.
You don't have to like one or the other. I happen to have
You missed
trading
the cue.
cards here.
You
Did
still
guys ever
have
see
them?
Oh yeah, dude.
Wow.
Oh, I got. They gave me free ones for the movie. Did you get free ones?
I have that one too. I have
I lost it.
Add
this
to
little
your-
gem here.
add to your-
Got that in a booster pack when I was like 11.
How much is that worth?
Charizard.
It's probably worth a few tens of dollars. I don't know. I even got the Japanese ones. Check that out. That's pretty cool looking. I also have Star Wars cards here. Hold on. No one cares about
Gotta
that.
catch, gotta catch them all.
Oh, nerd, huh? Let me hold on. This one was given to me by my girlfriend at the time, so...
How that work out there?
Well, she had it, and then she gave it to me.
I know, but like the whole...
I thought you were going to be
I'm
like...
sorry, the whole?
You call me a nerd. I got this one from President Obama.
You like the Pokemon, huh? I got this card for you.
I like the Rattata.
Yeah, Rattata's the most badass Pokemon.
So you guys had a love for Pokemon. So
This is revealing of that, I think.
You know, I kind of like Rattata's policy on battling there. I should stop.
Very first thing I could think of.
entertaining. What's a Rattata? I mean, which one is that?
He looks like a rat.
It's the rat. There's like no thought behind
It's
the
from the
names.
first generation where they made
Yeah.
remotely some amount of sense on what they were based on. Oh, Lord.
I do. Okay, so I didn't grow up on
They
it.
were all clever names. I
get
like
it.
their names.
It's people love Pokemon.
Yeah, a little too much, I would say.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think Pokemon was worse than some other stuff.
Oh, no, of course not.
Do you not think so?
It was a big craze and it's still popular.
I don't think
Little
it was
kids
like.
now love it.
I don't think it was like.
And they got twice as many.
I don't think it was weird or uncomfortable.
Try
though.
10 times.
I don't think. I don't think it was. It's not really role playing. That's the. I think
It
sometimes when
is.
you get into
I'm
role
just talking
playing,
about the
it gets,
popularity of people love it.
Yeah, as a property.
Oh,
out of it.
totally. Yeah, no. And now it's tipped over with the new game, and especially on the phone, Pokemon Go and
Oh,
stuff.
are we still
It's,
talking about that?
That people
It's still
do,
around.
do people even play that anymore?
Yes. I saw one of my bosses at work playing it like a month ago.
I think they just had like a new expansion or something.
Wouldn't you get bored with that?
I would.
Like I had no desire to play that.
Well, did you ever play Pokemans?
No,
Then what? Then you're not exactly a test case for this.
I hated it. I tried it. It's like this sucks. I
well,
want to jump on
somebody doesn't
something.
like role-playing games. That's okay.
Well, depends on the role play.
Please clap.
I'm glad you added that.
I added that at the last minute. I
know,
almost forgot.
I know,
again.
but that's so superior.
It's good.
All right.
It's.
What
Should we
other-
talk about the
Let's
movie
talk
some
about
more?
the movie.
So I had to set that up. So my question is, how did you feel? Did it represent Pokemon?
as somebody who, and I'll talk about it a little bit more when we get to the rating part, but I went into obviously it was a good question to ask because I like the franchise quite a bit. Going into the movie, it's
Nerd.
like the first 30 minutes are like
Says the guy wearing the Dragon Ball Z shirt. Nani?
There's a clip for everybody.
yeah, you need to just start working in those quotes.
It's over 9,000.
Aaron, I'd be curious if you felt the same way. The first 30 minutes were like that kind of moment of, oh, I know that one. Oh, I know that. And then it was like, wait, I already saw that one. Wait,
What-
that one again?
Yeah.
It was kind of the same 10 to 15 just over and over.
Well, there are regional differences in populations. What do you want? Certain ones are native to certain places.
I want more variety.
I
If
know the
this
video
is-
games.
If this is the like utopia city for all the Pokemon, to
Yeah,
go,
well, you try working on that budget, man.
the budget of
Ryan
100
Reynolds already cost like half the
budget of 175 million.
That's a lot of money, dude.
That's what I mean.
And there's a
Pay
lot of
for more.
Pokemon.
Yeah, I saw a lot of Growliths.
I only saw 2.
There were
Oh my god, I'm out of here. You guys keep talking. I'm going to simulate like my thoughts.
All right, I will.
keeping on Ben.
Okay,
Keep it on Ben.
I will just say, as someone who appreciated it early
Oh
on,
my god.
I liked that. It felt like they were doing like some fan service, but they didn't do too much.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, it wasn't.
They didn't dwell on things.
They had all of the big popular ones were all there. They were all in it, and they gave, to your point, it being fan service.
leave?
We're going to give them each a scene, but they didn't. You're right. They didn't dwell on it. Instead, they focused more on
Why?
Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu with Willow Smith.
Fish out of water.
That's not the kid's name, is it?
Is it?
I don't
Or
think.
Justice Willow Smith? No,
I think Willow Smith is a girl.
Justice is that his name?
Justice. It was Justice something. We've done our homework.
Yeah, clearly. We could really.
No snarky comment on that one, Ben.
Justice Smith is his name.
Justice Smith.
Yeah, not Willow Smith. Why did I think Willow?
We're getting names wrong.
I really liked the Mr. Mime scene. That was my favorite. That was my favorite.
No, let's talk about
That was
that.
great.
Oh
That
my
was
God,
really
such
good.
dorks.
That was really good. That was funny.
Yeah,
I
it was
wish
funny.
more of the movie had that
It was more of that.
darkerish tone to it.
It was more of that, and but like they didn't have they should have done that longer and
They
made it
should have
more-
gone
more ridiculous.
less sci-fi, more ridiculous, like over the top noir.
Do you know what would have been better? Even though I thought he looked cool, if Mewtwo wasn't in it.
Totally.
Yeah.
100% agree. That's why
Absolutely.
like the thinking part of like evolution was it should have just been a murder mystery of like a throwback to film noir
Because
but
when-
with Pokemon.
Because
and
when
that's
they're,
it.
when
Don't
they're in
even
the-
acknowledge it.
Yeah, when they're in like the alley and stuff, like that's a cool. I love that.
Yeah, it was
feel.
fun.
Yeah,
It was fun.
and even like the Street Fighter 2, cage battle,
oh yeah.
Yeah.
which was I like that.
Fighting's bad. Ugh.
But yeah, and those monkeys were funny.
I didn't like the purple gas element to it.
Yeah,
No,
what
I
was
don't-
up with that?
didn't
was-
like that.
yeah,
I got confused early on. Did the gas make? No, it didn't.
no,
It just makes them crazy.
It was
it
yeah,
just makes
it
them crazy
was-
so they can
it was-
zap them to be in them.
It was part 2 of like this apologetic justification for like them fighting, like animal fighting.
Also, it was a
basically.
red herring because of the kid talking to Pikachu.
Yes. Yeah, because you think
Yeah,
that's what did it, but
So I didn't get confused. I did exactly what they wanted me to.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. I loved it.
you were dragged along.
yeah. The mime scene was the best part.
Can someone explain to me that it's not weird that Mr. Mime's shoulders are made of dodgeball material?
Can someone explain to me like that most of the Pokemon are animals, but that guy is like a real guy?
He's definitely an outlier in the first. He's a first generation.
You know what I mean? like,
Yeah. Like I remember.
That's where it's like, what?
I remember playing Devil's
It made
Advocate
more
on
sense.
this.
It made more sense that they're like animals. It's like, oh, this is like it made
doesn't make a lot of
especially at the
sense.
beginning when the show,
Yeah.
but like that's like a guy. He's not a
I,
duck or anything. He's just a guy.
Ben, I remember arguing with somebody about this. I think the new Pokemon are stupid too, but I played Devil's Advocate where they're like, oh, all the new ones are stupid. They're not based on anything like real or anything. And I was like, oh yeah, Generation 1, Mr. Mime, he's based on real stuff. Man. But I do like Mr. Mime. He's cool.
But isn't that weird though? Like they're all like animals, but that's a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a dude with no nose.
I really did not like the scientific experiments part where they showed the
Yeah.
couple that were like super ninjas, but then the big turtles, the
That was a cool
Torteras. I didn't like that.
effect,
I hated it.
but it was
Looked
Why
like
did it
crap.
happen?
Looked like crap.
No.
and
I
influenced
thought-
nothing.
I thought Psyduck was funny.
Yeah, Psyduck was great.
I thought the bit like
Where he freaks out.
yeah, I thought his character was funny.
Psyduck is a long-standing,
He's a-
popular
Is that
character.
girl on what's she in?
She looked like she should be in Scott
I don't know.
Pilgrim.
Yeah,
I thought she
does.
was in Scott Program.
No,
That's what I thought she was in.
I'll look it up for you.
She's
She
Scott
was-
Pilgrim.
The Misty stand-in.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
So what'd you think of the kid?
He's all right.
I thought he was terrible.
What?
Actually, Justice Smith.
You didn't like him?
I thought he was awful.
I didn't love him. I didn't dislike him.
I thought he was not good.
He's better than kids in Jurassic Park or Jurassic World.
better
He's
than-
also like playing an adult, not
Oh.
a kid.
yeah.
How old is he supposed to be?
Touche.
I mean, maybe he's supposed to be young, but he's
Drinking
like
age,
trying
he
to
went
get
to a bar.
Yeah, he's trying to get a job and stuff.
No,
he
these
works in
days-
insurance.
Kids are whatever.
It looks like she's best known for. So this is Catherine Newton, who played I don't know her character's name in the like investigative reporter. She's been in Paranormal Activity 4. She's on. She had it looks like a small role in Supernatural and was in *Halt and Catch Fire*. So not a lot.
Don't know who she is.
She's only 22 years old.
Matt, get her number.
Hold on.
I'll give her
Hold on.
that Rattata joke. That Rattata joke will really work.
Charizard evolves to what now?
Nothing.
Nothing.
No.
Unless there's something new that we don't know about.
What about the
Yeah,
other
what's
orange dragon?
What?
What are you talking? That's Charizard.
Yeah.
No, there's another one that's a dragon.
Charmander's little.
Are
Charmander.
you talking about
Oh.
Dragonite?
Is that who it is?
Dragonite's yellow.
Wasn't he not in this movie? I
He
didn't
was
see him.
not. Are you talking about Gyarados. Gyarados, is this the
The
gift?
blue one?
They said Gyarados, I think, in the movie,
it's
and it freaked
Dragonite.
me
He
out.
was orange.
Yeah.
I thought that's like an evolution
So
of
you
Charizard.
so you do know some stuff about the Mans.
You just said it, and I just Googled it.
Well, you brought
But
it
you
up.
remembered it, and it wasn't even in the movie.
Somebody's a covert fan.
No, I just had brothers that watched it and like, what is that?
Oh,
thing?
this is stupid. I'm sitting next to you watching it.
No. I have 6 brothers and 2 sisters, and the TV's occupied sometimes, and I had no choice.
Look, Ben. Embrace the love.
Embrace it.
I hate it. I don't hate it. It's like,
What, Aaron, what did
took
you...
my brothers to see the
the
actual movie that came out, the cartoon movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
those are
that-
good. Those were
there
good.
was the first one.
Yeah.
And I went with my cousin.
The,
my
the
cousin
movie was called The First Movie.
Yeah. Was it?
was, yeah.
The first movie? And I was with my cousin to take them, and we're sitting there like this. What the fuck is this? We paid $7 for this?
That little cold opening
loved
they
it.
did in like the park with that movie was neat. The rest of it was
great.
dumb.
No, get out of here. I loved it.
Mewtwo was cool. I thought I
Yeah.
knew who he was because I saw that
Because
movie.
of that movie.
Because there's like ancient Mew.
And then Mew, yeah.
Perfect.
Aaron, what was the funniest name that you gave Gary in the video game?
I don't even know if I can say it on the air.
I like the mystery. We'll leave it there. Leave it there.
I believe one of my friends at the time who was playing it along with me, he named him Whoop Ass, and that struck me as very funny when I was in the 5th grade.
Yes. I think they needed that. I think that would have been a better direction, is to have not a corporate CNN.
Yeah, nobody cares
bullshit.
about that storyline anymore.
Like, keep it small.
As soon
like,
as
keep it.
as soon as
kids
it got
loving
like
it.
the end, it was daylight. It was like the end battle sucked compared to like the film noir stuff at night. Which
I
is
think
more
if
cool.
you just go ridiculous and make them young. Well, I don't even know if they need to be younger, but like make his foil like a rival or something. I don't know. And also, don't be so apologetic that it's Pokemon. Like, they fight. Like, that's the whole franchise.
Animal violence is in their bones.
Like, it was the whole Dumbo thing where they like. I didn't mind it totally, but like it seemed like they went out of their way to make the.
Yeah. I
In that
didn't
movie,
hate
it works
that.
better, but
at least it felt like they were trying to be creative with the license. I guess.
I guess so. I did like that they worked in at the very start, which I wish we would have seen more of that actor because he's really funny. His friend, Karan Sony, the guy who's trying to help him find, and it's the bone guy,
Bone Chucker,
yeah. What's his name?
Sounds like a wrestler.
Sky Bones,
Skullbone. What is that one's name?
What are you talking about?
At the very start, remember he has to pick your
the
one
kid
Pokemon.
he was trying to catch.
And
the
I did like
Pokemon
it. They said
with.
like
What
they
is
were,
the
they were
Pokemon,
the
though?
mother
This
of the
drive me
mask.
crazy.
they
the
were
Pokemon was
bones.
Cubone.
Cubone. Jeez.
You know, the one who every member of the species has a dead mom.
Yeah. Which again was a funny line to
funny.
reference
Dead
it.
Wait,
mom.
that was the line I already forgot.
Yeah, the dead mom that they wear the mask. That they wear the.
Well, no, I just that's funny on its own. I just mean every one of them's mom is dead.
That's funny.
That doesn't work, but it's funny.
Like I would have loved like
I can't believe that fish turned to a big sea monster.
Yeah,
kinda
that's how it's
funny.
always been.
that was like nudge in joke.
Really?
Yeah, it's been like that since the very first game.
Magikarp is the
most
everybody
useless one.
Everyone makes fun of Magikarp, but
It
its
turns into an
evolution
awesome
is
one. Yeah.
awesome. Yeah,
Like it's
it
leaps
is.
and bounds.
It is literally no move it can do has any.
Unless you
just
catch
have-
one that learns tackle,
You just have to like sit and wait until it evolves into this thing.
That's funny.
and and it pays off in big dividends.
Like they could have done so many different things with like callbacks to the show and like really make it overt. I'm not saying it still could have been funny,
But then
like,
you would have been like, "Oh, this is overt fan service. I
This
hate
is like
it."
Star Wars.
Could they have been a little more subtle and subverted my expectations?
I want more nihilism.
I think
Nothing matters.
I think there were two acceptable paths. One is just give the fans what they want and make it funny.
They did that.
Two
I thought it was
is
good.
two is go over the top film noir and don't do all this other stuff. Instead, they tried to have kind of both of those and then work in like a
They wanted their cake and eated it too.
Yeah.
franchise.
I'll just
angle.
say Act 1 and 2 I really liked. Act 3,
Yeah, I agree.
it had Wonder Woman syndrome. had a good thing going, and then they're like, well, we have to fill in this puzzle piece.
We have to have the battle at the end.
Yeah. Not fun. No, we don't need it.
Just walk around in the dark. It's funny.
Ben, 2019. Just walk around in the dark.
Maybe we're lost souls. Maybe we like movies to digest, but that's, apparently,
Are you getting introspective on a Pokemon
I
show?
have, because there's a movie that came out 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, in Blade Runner
Right.
that nobody watched, nobody cared about, but I thought
it had
it was
some
excellent.
deep stuff, yeah.
And they let the mystery, and it wasn't a big battle.
It was good.
It
was very good.
But
I
that's
like
not what
it.
people want. It doesn't make money.
Well, it's what the aggregate of people want.
Rachel Friend, she gave it a real. She was negative about it.
What?
Yeah, I remember. they
Rachel,
reviewed
you're
it.
hereby disinvited from the Spark of Madness.
No, she can be invited.
If you give Blade Runner 2049 a better score.
That's it. You're gonna have to
You have to think
Yeah,
like we do.
So people don't like those kinds of stuff.
Well, that's because some people haven't brains.
because they don't have Pokemon in it.
It's true.
Let's rate this movie.
So, what are
Well-
the things you liked, and what are the things you hated?
Oh, are we getting that out of the way?
let's do that with our number. How about
Okay.
that?
Okay.
All right.
Shall Matt go
Do
first?
you want me to go first?
Yeah, Matt.
Okay. Things I liked. I liked Ryan Reynolds just being the standard Ryan Reynolds. His shtick is very funny to me.
It was, but it wasn't
It's very
over the
funny.
top.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
He is now the
wasn't-
typecast.
it
Let's
was
put this
grounded
guy
in
on.
reality.
But it worked
Yeah.
for me. It worked very much. I liked seeing all the different Pokemon doing stuff. I liked the Mr. Mime scene quite a bit. And I actually thought the Catherine Newton, who we were just looking at, I thought she was pretty good. She kind of held together the main core as it tried to go into the third act stuff that wasn't working. She kept it from not being a total disaster for me. I did not like the overall turn it made from
As soon as those turtles,
the science stuff. I didn't.
those big.
I didn't like
garden
that.
turtles.
I
And
think
it
it
all-
went wrong before that.
It all kind of related to the Mewtwo stuff that started was the first thing you see him. Oh, this could be great, and then it doesn't really pay off in a cool way.
right.
I'm hiding in the woods.
And then just general the overall tone of the movie took a almost immediately took a course that we were just talking about it, the two versions I would have liked better. It went down a path that wasn't my favorite.
It took a path we
So
couldn't
what's your
follow.
score?
I will give it a 4 out of 10.
Oh,
Whoa.
rough.
Wow.
Well, Ben. Bamo.
I give it a 6. I thought it was entertaining. I enjoyed
Wow,
it.
Ben.
Wasn't great.
Very fair for someone who
What did you-
hates
what did you like?
Pokemans.
I like the film noir aspect.
Yeah, me too.
I like it made people who don't like Pokemon appreciate a decent movie.
Yeah.
But there was, the writing was.
Not a lot of plot. Not a good plot. Yeah.
It was.
The one thing I did like,
serviceable.
which I'm going to comment on it. I was thinking about this, which I like in movies, and they don't do this. Even in Marvel movies, they don't even do this. But that world building, shot, and then world building of something else in the environment, and then going to the main character,
Yeah.
yeah. So you see the little monkeys run around, and then it goes into there, little
Yeah, that was cool.
little things like that, like Return of the Jedi. In Jabba's palace, it cuts outside of Jabba's palace, and there's this little thing that eats something.
Yeah.
Had nothing to do with the whole movie, but it builds the world a
Yeah.
little bit. It's
Yeah.
And
take-
They did a
makes
good
it
job
shut.
with it.
I like things like that in
Yep.
movies, which they don't do very much anymore. So I'll give it a 6 out of 10 for that reason.
Matt, the trailer even says Justice Smith in the background.
I mean,
What are you doing? What are you
it's,
doing?
It's Willow Smith. We all know.
Okay.
Willow, Matt Madigan!
Willow is the
great swordsman.
Willow's the evolved form. Okay, Aaron.
All right.
Matt Madigan.
Things I liked. As Ben said, I enjoyed the film noir aspect. I enjoyed the humor, although I couldn't quote a single joke if you asked me to.
Yes, it's like the situation with the mime.
Yeah, it's very situational. Ryan Reynolds is funny on his own, and he's now doomed to be the guy they attach to something whenever they need something that not everybody likes to be funny.
Make it kind of like Deadpool,
But not Deadpool.
But not
Yeah.
Deadpool. Make it
Yeah.
your own, but the same.
Make it Ryan Reynolds. and yeah, that those parts were fun. And like both of you said, Act 3 took a sharp turn southward. Didn't hate it. didn't love it. For a dumb kids movie, it was pretty great.
So
I would give it a 6 out of 10.
We're
Sixes.
pretty similar.
Relatable. I
Interesting.
wouldn't. Pretty relatable. I think most people would enjoy it. Would I watch it again? Probably not.
I think it's the best. No, me neither. I think it's the best Nintendo adaptation by far.
That's debatable.
There's only 2, right? Like,
There's more than that.
what do you think the next video game movie they should make?
I don't know.
I think they should probably not.
Maybe
I
just
thought,
don't.
but I thought about
How
this.
about no?
You know, it'd be a great one. You could make it really funny, actually, because it's a stupid premise, and you can have like, Will Ferrell in it.
Pong.
Dig Dug.
Oh yeah, Dig Dug. That'd
Dig
be
Dug
fun.
is the stupidest.
And it's
He's just digging in like a fight
and
dragon.
there's not a lot to stick to in the source
Yeah.
material. So
Yeah.
yeah, I like that idea.
Dig Dug.
I
Dig
expect
Dug
a
the-
script on my desk next week.
Dig Dug, the movie.
That's it's pretty good.
This movie's gonna be the diggest and the duggest.
Dig Dug. You ever played Dig Dug?
It's a great game.
Can you dig it?
Oh my god.
Tagline.
Please
Never-
clap.
You never played it.
Yeah, well, Ben, did you ever play Dig Dug 2?
Do you have any idea what Dig Dug?
I'm assuming somebody digs
Then why would you say good idea when you don't even know what it was?
because I'm trying to wrap up the show.
Oh, behind the scenes action.
I wish you could pull a clip of Dig Dug, but
Yeah,
you can't.
I can't. I'm not ready for that. But real quick before we wrap, did you ever play Dig Dug 2, Ben?
I might have.
It's
was it for
vastly
Atari?
different. No, it was arcade. Vastly different, but still fun.
I think we should play it.
Yeah, we should. Anywho,
Then I'll know what you're
do you
talking
have
about.
any final words, Matt?
No, except give us $3 and go vote for the movie we do next week. That's my last word.
Overt advertisement. I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah, because I would like to do, speaking of video game movies, I would like to do Super Mario Brothers because I haven't seen it.
It's so
What?
good. It's so good.
Yeah. Instead, we're going to do Amadeus unless somebody goes and votes. So
Please do Mario Brothers.
Yeah, please vote for
for
Mario
Super Mario Brothers.
Why would you have Why can't we vote against Street Fighter or Super Mario Brothers? You did this wrong.
Should we limit it to 2?
We should have had Street Fighters like this video games. Amadeus shouldn't be on there.
So are we going to override the polls?
No, we can't.
Did people vote wrong?
We must do what the people say.
All right.
Yes, we will adhere to that until
We
next
are
time.
democracy.
Yes, yes, yes.
The